Welcome back to The Executive. Hope you're having a wonderful day today. Today, we're going to try out our hand at making a large budget movie that is based on some IP, some intellectual property that we recently purchased. Okay? So, we recently purchased Pasturama. This is a space sci-fi movie. And when you do this, you have some constraints. The constraint is genre 1 needs to be sci-fi. The theme needs to be space. It needs to be rated PG-13, and the minimum budget allowed for this is large. So at the end of the last video, we went ahead and did the research to get large budget movies unlocked. There's also some license constraints here in that our avocado meter must be above 6.0, and we need to start before December of 04. It's currently December 01, so we have about 3 years to do this. And if we go over... If we don't meet the criteria 3 times, then we lose the IP, I guess. I guess that's how that works. So, let's get started by making Pasturama. So I would click this, and I assume it's in this list. I don't know that. Right here. Adapt License IP. Right here. It's an adaptation. All right. Now we have the popularity, of course, and then we have the fatigue, which we have not made this yet. So, but it's going to be the most popular so far of all the franchises because it's it's a popular franchise. We bought it. That's why. Okay, so we can name the movie, and I mean we can just call it Pasturama. It's not called that though. Hang on. What's the actual name of it? How do you spell it? Pasturama with a U. All right. So we're gonna say, yeah, that Pasturama. Okay, just like that, and that's we're gonna adapt it. Now it must be large budget. Okay, we're gonna have to spend a lot of money on this. This is gonna be the only film we make until it's done, so we want to nail it. All right, production team, we want the best people on this, right? So obviously Jesus is coming with us. I'm not gonna give him the wheel, but he's coming with us. Sherry will come with us too. So the best people are on this. Now we could use a second genre here. We could. I don't know if it's a bad thing to do that, but perhaps we take the adaptation and we make it an adventure movie, for example. We know that adventure works with PG-13. I'm not entirely sure sci-fi does, but we know adventure does, so maybe that helps it. So let's see if we can get Pasturama here as a sci-fi adventure and get some decent people behind it, all right? And I can see that probably this person here is going to sell. We're going to be able to sell a lot with this person. We don't quite have the appeal on the critics. He wants 13% of the movie and $2 million. Yikes. Okay. He's bringing in a lot of domestic appeal and international appeal. I mean, like, the guy's a superstar. So, I mean, let's make it happen. Okay, for him. All right. He's earned his place among the stars at this point. Let's get Michael C. Williams in here as our lead role. And his trusty sidekick in this, our supporting actor or actress, will be, for this, I mean, there's so much, like, the international appeal is insane in this movie. I don't need a whole lot more. I would like someone that really likes the script, though. So, I mean, I don't want anyone that doesn't like the script. So how about we take... All right. Michael C. Williams is there. If I make Michael C. Williams this... Because right now, he's only costing me 20K. As a lead actor, he only cost me 20K. It's 7.5%. Right? And... I think if I don't use him and I use someone else for this, it might just... That might be a mistake. Do I even need the supporting role? I don't necessarily need it. It's extra cost. But how about we try this one? We'll try Tom Sizemore. 2.5%, $2.2 million. You gotta be able to sell things, man. I don't know if I like that, but I'm gonna run with that because it's only 0.5%. So we're effectively giving up just under 20 to what, 22? About 22% is what I'm seeing here. 21%. Yeah, 21% of our movie is going. So that's the talent. The bulk of which is going to this all-star director that everybody seems to like, except the critics. Their critics are we're gonna get the score for the critics by these guys. Okay. That's our movie. Big budget movie and all the best people working on it, okay? So there we go. Let's let it run. Now, it's a big budget movie. It's not a blockbuster, but you know, we're going to want to maybe take a look at production, see if there's anything we can come up with here. So it's a sci-fi action movie in space. What would we want for something like this? I think interactive mechanisms would be nice. I'm not sure high fashion matters. Creature design it's not like a horror movie though, so I don't know if that's a really big deal. Let's get the different shooting environments in case we want to use them, and then we'll have some time to build up for post-production if we want to have any more for there. Okay, so let's nail this. Big budget, so we need to get to 10, right? Make bigger movies, the audience want more complex functions. So we know a little bit about sci-fi adventure right now. And I think set design was the big thing, right? Set design was like the big thing. So we need to take one of these down. I don't know where it needed to be. Let's take this one down like that. And then, because I remember costume and makeup needed to be lower than 35, so maybe 30 was okay. I don't really want to dumb the writing down anymore though, so let's take it here. Now, for features, how about we go to some of the obvious ones, which I would think prosthetics and wigs is a fairly obvious one. For sci-fi, I think high-tech gadgets make sense to me, but I still don't know if it's if it's the best call for this. We also would have to have a higher score. Interactive mechanisms would make sense for me here. Location, I would think it's a big thing, right? So let's do a large studio set, and let's also get maybe some natural light shooting. It's the cheaper one of the two. So I like that. Breakable sets could be cool for this. Let's get that. And I'm not sure about gore effects because it's a PG-13. I mean, it could work, but I'm not sure about that right now. I think I did go ahead and get thematic expertise. And since this is a theme for space and it's an adaptation, maybe we could have that expertise with us. And I think maybe we'll go with character arc. So that's very expensive, though. Ugh, I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't want that. I'm at 10 out of 10 right now. Maybe we're fine. Maybe we're fine. I'm going to go interactive mechanisms. So we're going to add some extra stuff in there that really hopefully sells the movie. I don't know. Now, we're going to let this go as long as possible so we can unlock as much as possible. So right there, let's just pause it. Oh man, if I unpause it, then it might tick over. I can get that 120, and that might let me get something else, but it's fine. Post-production for a sci-fi space-themed movie. Motion capture, I think, seems good here. I think I'd want motion capture. I think maybe even like parkour and stuff. Extreme stunts, perhaps. It's not an action movie, though. So maybe not on that. Can't afford very many things. It's just the yellow ones we can afford. Field recording. I've been wanting this for like a long time. I'm just going to grab it so I don't lose it anymore. And then montages would have been cool, but I can't have that. So, okay. So we know editing needs to be here. And I'm thinking probably if I have to choose one of these, let's bring you up a bit. Bring you down a bit to meet it, I think. Probably here. Let's go here. For stunts, I don't know for fighting, right? Look, the theme is space. This is all about space. So I don't know about fighting there. But I think I want motion capture, even though it's... God damn. I don't know. Compositing green screen sounds okay too, but that's not necessarily a space thing. Same thing with weather. It's not really a space thing. But space could mean a lot of things. It doesn't just mean like the blackness of space. It could be what happens in space movies, and that's, you know, you have special effects that come in there. It's like sci-fi-ish special effects that come in there, animatronics like aliens and stuff. Yeah, I think we should probably have that. I'm gonna put motion capture in this one. Experimental music makes sense. Field recording makes sense. And how about we take some slow motion, nested stories, flashbacks, maybe some flashbacks. For space though, for space probably not. Ambient sounds, maybe. Foley artist maybe. I mean, we're already over the limit, right? We're up where we need to be. We don't need to spend any more money to get the numbers. So I won't. All right. Hopefully we nailed this. I'm just trying to I'm not pulling all the stops, but I think this is going to be our award-winning adaptation. Obviously, we're doing worldwide self-distribution, and we're going to get our crack team of marketing experts to get in there and make it happen. Now, when are we releasing this movie? Well, summer. It's in case you were curious, summer. Summer's where I want that to be. Yeah, always. I mean, not always, but most of the time, yes. Pick campaigns. Okay, so looks like maybe radio would be a good start. And then from there, I would say theaters is a pretty good go. And I could even... trailers is a little lacking on the workforce side there. So we're not going to quite get as much as I wanted there. This one's probably where I'd want to be. We don't quite get all of these reached on the domestic side, but we nail the international side here, and that's a pretty important one to do. Is there anything I could do to get just a little bit extra on these? I think not here. If I replace... We went too far on the domestic here. We don't need to go that far here. But we have all these nailed, so... Basically, I could maybe get away with removing radio and replacing it, perhaps, with TV. 97 each now on those. Don't quite have it. Is it more important to just really... Wait, I'm looking at the differences in between these two things, and I think actually maybe this would work better. Nope, it doesn't. Yeah, because we're way over on the students here, but not here. So if I pull this back and maybe do radio instead here. I'm right back where I was before though, aren't I? Yeah. Well, you know, it is what it is. I think I'm going to do this. This is 97 reach and 100 reach on these three. And then summer, baby. Where is it? We don't have any competition here in June. How's our sentiment? Looking really solid. Look at that. Adventure's good. Sci-fi good. Excellent here. I'm pretty confident that that date is perfect. June is perfect for that release. I think we're going to make more money with this film than we've ever made before with any other film. But, you know, we also have a lot in it. So it needs to be, like, dead on. It needs to be super perfect anyway, right? So Worldwide marketing, my crack marketing team is doing great things. And then as soon as they're done with that, we're going to analyze that movie and learn things about it. Let's go. 6.0. Screw you, diversity. Wow. Not too shabby, they say. Wow. Okay, 9.2 and 8. So we definitely met the criteria. We checked all the boxes there that we needed to check. Now, the question is, oh my God, it made over 100 million in the first... It made over 100 million in the first week. That's brilliant. Let's go ahead and get our analysis team on this. Yeah, we're already more profitable than could have ever been imagined now. Yep. Show me what we did right on Pasturama. We made a lot of money on this movie. Over 100 million in the first week was insane. Okay, so could have been a little bit better here. Looks like the sci-fi set design does want to be all the way up. And then adventure wants to come down, special effects to come down. And then makeup here is here. Now, that's for sci-fi. Right, wants the set design to be all the way up. But that doesn't necessarily mean that that's what adventure wants. You know, like adventure wants something different. So if you're splitting the difference between the two things, right? I don't know. But pretty much everything was nailed, or at least very close. I feel like we're probably very close. It gave me a B, but oh man, we made just only slightly more internationally than we made domestic. It's pretty good. And of course, we gave nothing to third-party distributors. We still had a lot of costs involved, though. So that's sweet. And then, of course, the ancillary revenue will come in from that as well. Now, if I was to go back to new IP, I want to see something here. So right away, they loved it, and they're not that fatigued. So we could make another one right away. And, you know, we might want to. I think we might want to. So Pasturama 2 could just be there. I'm not even going to bother putting a subtitle on this because I don't know what the original author would want, right? So we'll just do that. But if I bring in adventure and where's my Quentin Tarantino? Oh, actually, you're nice. You're very nice. Yeah, he's like, hey, I heard about your success. I'd love to do your movie, and you don't even need to pay me that much participation. Yahtzee. Oh man. Hey, we got some pretty good talent options this time around. Yeah, I like it. Done. Not nearly as bad. We're about the same on the participation total, though. Yeah, participation total is about the same, but I think we just make another one. Get the features rocking, get the reputation up, right? We want to have everybody available. Now, if I do that, am I able to get... This guy's locked, right? But the supporting role could be somebody else. I just want to see if somebody else is available. 4.5%. Yeah, no, I think I still like what I had. Yep. So this movie's just gonna be amazing too. So there we go. We'll have that. So pre-production, again, this is a big movie. We have 600 points left. Like these big movies, we can really go to town on these. I'm thinking maybe we unlock thematic furniture. We can unlock restricted access areas, creature design. For post-production, I want to get the long take. I want to get montage sequences. I'm looking for song licensing. I'd like to get green screen compositing. Let's get parkour and wire work. Extreme stunts. And dialogue redubbing. And then I think we'll spend the rest of our points when we earn them. We'll get archival edition and prestige editions so that we can start getting better into our classics that we've already gotten. We can start improving those as well. And in fact, I think we may already have, what is it, 150 points? We have 150 for each of these. We can unlock both of them. So that's great. Okay, so we've learned a little bit more about where these things want to be, right? So costume and makeup, you know, it wants to be one of these two spots, so we'll just leave it here. Set design wanted to be up, but we know that for that specific genre, right, we wanted to be all the way up. Sci-fi wants all the way up for set design, so maybe we'll leave it here. And then And maybe we'll just leave it here. Yeah. Okay. So we'll do that. And then what do we want for this? Let's do dialogues. We could go. Let's go voiceover. Thematic expertise seemed to work pretty well. We made a lot of money. So I kind of want to choose the same ones I had before, sort of. Prosthetics and wigs. We have access to creature design now. I don't know if that's necessary. We could probably just keep what we had before. Maybe gore effects. Bringing this in could be okay this time around. Interactive mechanisms. I like it. Large studio sets. I like it. And then let's put natural lighting in there too. Okay. Yeah, so we're really just gonna put a whole bunch of money in this film, make it as best as we can. Let's go ahead and grab, where is it? Ancillaries right here. Archival edition, or do we do prestige edition right away? You actually don't even need to hit this. On home entertainment, in a prestigious edition for cinephiles featuring the original soundtrack and a director's cut. Home entertainment in a special edition aimed at increasing its chances of becoming a classic. Featuring of making a documentary. I see. So this one is kind of trying to get it to become a classic. Got it. I like that. Let's see if we can't maybe release a few of these editions for some of our other things that we've already released in the past. So we still have 4 years left on this one. This is nice. So how about we grab the archival edition, and I want to get Thelma. That's $2 million. Screw it. Thelma can do it. Raytoven Returns will have it. Raytoven 2 will have it. Redo will have it. I want to see if I can't spark these things to become that. And Learning to Fly, we'll unlock it for that too. And then also, since we already have, I guess I'll wait for the Prestige Edition, I suppose. This is the classic trigger chance. It goes up. Not so much on the sales boost, but it boosts the trigger chance. And then this one is a bigger sales boost than this one was. So I like it. You can get even more of them. Is there anything else I want for post-production here? Maybe cross-cutting? Otherwise, I think we're probably really solid. The last movie worked out really well. Okay. Adjust the dials a bit. Sound design, let's bring that down. Special effects, will bring that up. Yeah, I think we're probably fine here. And then for stunts, let's get fight choreography. Wire work. We'll try the wire work this time because it works with flying and floating in space and stuff, right? So you can work with that. Things in space blow up sometimes. So let's get demo experts. We'll spend the money for that. That's fine. Motion capture, we'll spend that. It worked last time. I don't know about the animatronics thing. Film score, experimental has worked last time, so we'll do that. I don't know whether it actually contributed. I assume it does, because experimental music really just does fit the space theme. So like that, I think that's probably a dead hit, or a good hit. Sound recording, I really think like field recording should be good here. Foley's less of a thing. I mean, it's still a thing. Everyone needs Foley. The thing is, it's gonna tell me that I need more here, and I can't do that. But I can always do the ambient sound, but I can't do this one unless I put this up, which is still in the range, but I don't know if it's necessary. I have a lot of points already dedicated, so I don't think I need to worry about whether or not that's a good thing to do. And then I like slow motion. And I love oneers. And I feel like maybe getting the long take in there is even better. I like oneers. I don't know if the long take works for space though. But I'm gonna put money in there to find out. I don't know. I'm a big fan of the oneer. Uh-oh. Serious injury on Pasturama 2's set. While shooting a scene, there was an accident on set, and the lead actor, Michael C. Williams, was injured. We've asked Pryor Media for comments, but they have yet to respond. At this point, we're not sure how it will impact the rest of filming. All right, well, this one is going to take a longer time and a large increase in the cost. Or We shoot every scene we can without him, and then rush through filming the remaining scenes once his lead talent is recovered. So there's a fair chance of it negatively impacting critic review scores. That's just unrealistic. Moderate chance of negatively impacting audience review scores. I mean, I guess if there's like a cohesiveness, but if you're shooting scenes without him in it, then his injury doesn't have any impact at all on those scenes. It would only have impact on the scenes where he is there. Unless your talent isn't all that up to snuff on professionalism, right? And like they need to understand, or you know, they need to shoot things in a certain order to make the scene work. I don't know. We're just gonna spend the money. It's fine. I'm just gonna spend the money. It's okay. I have it, so we'll spend it. And racking up the points here. We'll get 150 points. We'll get the other classic version, and then we'll start selling a lot of really expensive prestige editions. That sounds like a good idea for me. Special edition, prestige editions. Let's start getting those. I want to get... Can I not get the ones that are already out there? Movies to re-release. Oh, you can only do one per film. So I see how it goes. The Essentials is the only thing I can release there. Okay. Interesting. Well, Prestige Edition. I mean, I don't need you. Well, I mean, it's maybe Sprocket. Sprocket's interesting. You know, we'll pay for it for Sprocket. I don't know if anyone will actually buy it, but we'll pay for it. Worldwide distribution, of course. Our team is even better than they were before. Yes. And we, of course, targeting summer, because why not? Let's let this go just a little bit more. There are some other IPs for sale we could take a look at. We found some other ones. Things that are... there's a detective mystery here, which is interesting. Inspector Kogan. We don't have much time left to grab it either. It's 85 million. It needs to be a large budget movie. It's a mystery, for a detective mystery. I mean, we can definitely hit this. We can definitely hit that. It's pretty popular too. The Weltons, family relationships. Oh, a Western. Oh, Western drama. Blundersmoke. Oh my. You know, it doesn't even have a rating limitation, so that means I could make it whatever I want. I want it. I'm gonna buy that Western. Now, can I... Ooh. I don't know if I can make it, because I don't think I've unlocked the theme. I don't think I've unlocked Western, have I? I don't think so. Vampire. Well, hang on, just go through here. I have not unlocked Western. Do I get it by buying the IP? I mean, I don't know why I would get it. I guess I'm gonna have to... Well, I have points, you know? And those points are racking up pretty quickly, so... I mean, I could just hit this button until Western shows up. Let's go FBI Cyberpunk. Let's see if we can just get... How long it takes us to get... There it is, Wild West. And then we'll do... Oh, I just got FBI, so FBI Terrorist seems great. Okay. I can't do both of them at the same time. You can't do multi-theme, which is a little unfortunate. Doesn't let me do that, but it's fine. Let me get outdoor builds as my next thing to grab. But now I can do it, right? Now we can make that Western. Okay, so for you guys, I'm thinking radio's great. Trailers covers a lot of gaps. And I guess the last thing I would be looking at would be maybe billboards. 96s across the board there. If I can get a little bit more here on the international side. Yeah. This one seems pretty good. Yeah. 98 reach. This is so close. High income professionals. I'm basically getting all of them. We'll run with that. And then, yeah, definitely. In May's got Memorial Day. No. Where's my summer? Oh, there it is. No competition. Summer. How we doing? Everybody seems happy about it. I like it. You know that's got to win. Come on. I paid a lot of money for that IP. Better win. Ah, there it is. Thelma became a classic. Boom. Just like that. And so now, can we order the prestige version now? We can. Yep, prestige version. Go. Now we're going to have a lot more sales. Just boom. Everybody's going to want it. I can't believe it. Ridley Scott, you suck. I'm kidding. Ridley Scott's actually pretty cool. All right. Well, almost done. We'll have the next edition. And then now our Western, right? We can actually make that now because we have our team ready. So why don't we go in and get our crack team of producers to work on this one now. So new IP. I'm going to scroll down to Blundersmoke. Oh, yeah. Wild West drama. Wild West drama, adventure, action, drama, crime drama. Could be a thriller. Could we just leave it alone? Could just leave it alone because I'm not sure what else would work with Wild West. I guess if I was gonna play it off, I suppose. I mean, thriller would work. Mystery would probably be okay. Yeah, let's hold off on it. It's fine. I bet the script is fine just the way it is. This is Blundersmoke. I'll have it be named the exact same as what the IP is for. That's fine. Okay, so I guess you're probably the guy I want for that. And then for my lead role, I don't really have a whole lot here that's gonna enjoy, like, super enjoy it, you know? And oh, it left the rating up to me too. So I think maybe we'll look at an R rating for that. Seems like it would probably work pretty good, right? And so if I was gonna go with Wild West drama, a drama, I don't know what you would do for this. You know, because it's not an action movie. It's not an adventure movie. Like, that's kind of where you would want that to be. But I guess I'll go biography. If I had to do it, I guess I'd go biography here. And if we're doing that, then I would go PG-13 on it. But that doesn't work as well with the drama aspect. Does that help my scores at all here? $2 million for you. Okay. I'll bring you in. I need someone that's going to really bring up the appeal. And so far, I'm not getting that. You're going to bring up the international appeal right there. All right, we'll go drama biography. I don't know about this, but I think the biography element is going to add to this. And I kind of want to see if that adds to it or not. I think in general, just like the multi-genre itself is just adds something to it. Like I want to have something that maybe just works together. Leaving it as just one genre just doesn't feel good to me, you know? I'm thinking, so we know costume needs to be here. And it's a drama. So the writing is going to be important. So let's leave it like that. For a drama, Western, period writer, vernacular expert. Have some comic relief and quips and catchphrases, but it's $1 million for that, so I'm gonna pass. Character arcs could be a thing. Subtext is probably a bit better. It's also way cheaper. For costumes, makeup, no. Props, maybe interactive mechanisms, set armor. hard. I think set armor would be a good one here. Although it's a Wild West theme. It's not a drama. Wild West theme. Subtext, vernacular, definitely period writing, period wardrobe. Can't have that because my costume and makeup. Right. Okay. It's outside. We'll do natural light shooting. And I think we'll do a breakable set. We're rated R as well, so let's put gore effects in there too. All right. And then the next Pasturama is amazing. Certified fresh. Everybody's going to love it. Boom. Here comes the money. That's an even better first week than the last Pasturama had. I like ye. Look at all that cash. So beautiful. So beautiful. All right. And then for this one, so for sound design and music, I don't know, man. Editing is going to be really important for this. This is a drama. We want the editing up. Remember that from last time. Let's maybe dial it here. Let's dial it here. 90% though. Just bump them up, both up, I guess. Yeah. I don't know if this one. Maybe you could save a little bit of cash by bringing that down. Stunts. Right? For our, it's a drama. It's Wild West, but it's a drama. But it's Wild West. I don't think extreme stunts are necessary for Wild. Actually, I can't do any of them. Yeah. Because the special effects are down. Okay, so special effects being down, we basically have to focus on other things. Okay, well, let's do sound recording because we're actually investing in sound. So let's do that. I would think field recording. That's what I've been wanting. Ambient sounds would be good. I want Foley. I don't need the accent coach. Yeah, they got to talk like they were really from the area, right? So I think, yep, I'll do all that. Storytelling. I don't know if any of that stuff's necessary. Pacing. I want montages, I think, for this. For a Western. I want montages. I want long takes. I want slow motion. I want them all. Give me all of them. Okay. There we go. We just made $100 million on that movie. Oh boy, did we ever. Now, if I take a look at... Well, first off, let's go ahead and analyze this because we can with our 2 extra analysts. But I wanted to see... What was I looking for here? I wanted to see... Damn it, I had it in my head and I don't remember what it was. I was clicking down here and then the thing popped up and I lost it. I don't remember what I was looking for. Never mind. I'm getting old. That's just what happens. You guys ever have that happen? It's such a weird phenomenon, isn't it? For those of you who know, like you'll go to do something and then you just instantly forget what it was. That's what just happened to me. Live in the video. There you go. It's just like, I'm human being. Human being does human being things. Writing, sound design. Okay, so a little bit off on that, I guess. I mean, again, adventure doesn't want it all the way up, but sci-fi does, right? So that's kind of why I went there. I'm sure it's somewhere in the middle there. Probably 45%. So we'll get our wonderful worldwide market here. Now, this is a drama. Oh boy. Now there's actual drama in our drama. A mistake during Blundersmoke's post-production triggered passionate debates about its artistic direction. So this is that same thing where the final color grading made it look a little unnatural. Whatever, let's just spend the extra 200K. It's a large budget movie that we're already $65 million into. Spend the extra 200K to make sure it's right. I ain't taking any risks. Radio seems like it has a really good impact on those. Magazines appears to have good impact on those. And then let's put in... I think... which one of you is better? I'm just going to click them. I don't want to spend the extra cash if I don't have to, though. Ooh, that's pretty good. 95s. And let's maybe take away This one can pull. Seems like we're way over budget on that. We don't need to worry about that. But we need more of this. So I think we can pull back on the freelance creatives. But our current selections aren't really doing a whole lot for those anyway. So it's not a big deal. I don't know if I like 95, 95. But it's pretty good. 100% 94 is pretty good. I like that. What are we over budget on? If we pull the billboards back and we replace those billboards with here. Nope. I need it to be more balanced even still. Wow. There. I was looking for the education thing. So yeah, that balances it out a bit better. So 197 is pretty good. I like that. Let's pick the release date. Western drama. Biography drama. Western biography drama. Should we do award season? Huh? It's a drama. They're all kind of meh on it during this period of time, though. Summer, they're all kind of meh here, too. I don't have any competition here. All right. Well, don't have any competition, and they're going to be meh about it anyway. Who doesn't like a movie in the summertime? Exactly. Okay. So, how much money will we make on this film? Also, I want to... Oh, now I remember what I was going to do. I wanted to check the IP to see if there is any, like, requirements. And it looks like I have to start another one before August 8th. Or I get a strike. So I have to keep doing it. You must begin production on the next installment before the date. Yeah. So I have to do another one. That's what I wanted to look at before when I completely forgot. Ooh, Lieutenant USA. It's a superhero. Lieutenant USA. We're going to make sure his name is Dan. Man, $100 million for Lieutenant USA. A heroic soldier battles evil forces with his trusty shield. Really? Wow. Okay. It's an action movie. Large budget. Okay, I can buy that. We're going to do a superhero movie next. Yeah? I think so. Did all that. That's pretty good. And 100 million becomes... Ooh, not as good as the last big budget movie. It's Blundersmoke. It still did really well, but not as good as the last one did. Okay. Excellent. We'll have to see what we got wrong about it, you know? Let's see what we did wrong. Here we go. Hit that. Let's get that analyzed, please. And how's our ancillary contract looking? Still 2 years left in it. You could always look for a better deal and just pay the penalty if there's a better deal out there, you know? I'm not opposed to that. If there's somebody that's like really happy about that, you know, the cult classics and such. I think I can just go in and unlock every theme now, right? I have the ability to just get them all at this point. Zombie cars, and just do this over and over again. I have 1,000 points, so that's probably where I should go. Monster, dinosaur, or, you know, what we could also do is unlock blockbusters. Yeah. Why don't we just do that? 1,000 points? I don't know why we need a large office. I guess to make more movies at a time, but I don't know. Blockbusters just seems... Boom. We'll just do that. I can now do blockbuster movies. It's fine. And then we get our new stuff. We have police and a wedding love story. Oh, yeah. That'll work. A rom-com around a wedding. Yep, we could do that. Video game movies and spy. Sure. All right. Sweet. We're nominated. Oh, boy. But will we win? I don't know. We didn't win anything in this video yet. So I should probably end this video right after the awards just to see if I can keep true, you know, see if I can get it. Yeah, drama Wild West, it doesn't work that well. Interesting. I mean, I was thrown off by it. I wanted to get that other genre in there. Biography apparently works really well. I guess. I just threw it in there. I mean, I had a little bit of thought behind it, but, you know, wasn't going to go willy-nilly and make it a love story or anything, but it could have worked. A drama love story could have worked, honestly. I don't see any reason why romance couldn't have worked, but all right, cool. Let's see if we win. Okay? That's what we'll do now. See if we win. Well, there you go. There you go. That's how that works. If we wanted to have... what is Razzie Rack again? What is Razzie Rack? Like right now, People's Corner special editions is what I'm running right now, right? So like I'm making 2 million and 4 million from People's Corner. Interesting. So, but new releases are making 3 million? Okay. Because they're happy on that. Guess. I'm not sure how to read this, like which one is better and not. It seems like everyone that has really happy faces also has a really sad face. But I'm not making anything on Razzie Racks right now, so new releases here could be better. Right? Like it says the glossary like breaks it down over here. And so like new releases, sorry, not negative, about 50% of total, and duration is first 4 years in the release cycle there. Razzie Rack is movies disliked by the critics. I don't have any of those. And then movies loved by the audience is People's Corner. Indie movies, small, medium. Studio movies is large and blockbuster. We're going to be making a lot of those now. So studio movies, this one here, it shouldn't really be helping me much because I don't have a whole lot of those. So I'm thinking maybe if I can find something that's indie movies, cult classics, special. I mean, I have the special edition trait right now. This is the one I have right now is People's Corner and special editions. Yeah. Okay. Well, it's something to look into, and I will. But we're going to have all that happen next time. So come on back for that. We have another IP to do. Okay? Big movies. Maybe even a blockbuster this time. We'll see ya. Bye-bye.